y'all, it's Hope here at Crafty Hope. As usual, pardon my messy crafty desk. I'm here with another Thrifty haul. So this could be a Thrifty Thursday, more than likely. That just makes it easier for me to schedule, knowing I'm going to put it up on Thursdays. As a reminder, for me, I consider anything thrifty to be something bought at a thrift store, in an antique mall, a yard sale, as well as like a dollar store, clearance aisle, anything that's a deal. It's thrifty. Thrifty means at a reduced price, it's a deal kind of thing. So, I did some thrifting yesterday. I needed some, I guess retail therapy would be the best way to put it, and I was over in Mobile, and I don't usually have a lot of time over there, and I knew I would. So I was like, I'm doing a whole haul of things. So I started at like one of my favorite thrift stores over there. It's what's it called? It's called Wings of Life, I think. No, it's called Open Doors. That's what it's called. Well, I don't know where I got that one. It's called Open Doors Thrift Store. It's on Highway 90 or Government Street if you're in Mobile. And I started, I don't know, I walked around. They have a craft room that has a lot of, anyway, of course that's my favorite room. I picked up these two things of like crochet thread. They were 50 cents each. I also had in my hand and toted around the whole store was a plastic bag, you know, like this bag, like a sandwich bag size, with some porcelain doll hands and feet in them. It was, you know, 2 of each, as a doll would be. And it didn't have a price on it. There was a masking tape sticker on one of the legs, but that looked like it could have come from a garage sale or something. And that was their sticker. They wanted $10 for it. It was with a bunch of other things that were all priced at like 50 cents. So I thought, oh gosh, 50 cents, I'd get that. No, it was $10. I was like, no, not for what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to do that. So the other things I picked up, I got this 1962 Bells and Pomegranates yearbook. This is from Huntingdon College in Montgomery. Oh no, I'm going to tip over my water here. See, messy desk. It's great. I think some of these images with, I guess, the bells are really the ones, like this lady with her huge dress really got me. So it's 1962, so it's not super long ago. I mean, long enough, but it's got some great images in it. Of course, all the girls have the swag on and the guys have the simple bow tie. Wow, he looks almost too old to be at college, but that's, I don't care. So anyway, it's a nice little yearbook. It was $2, y'all. That was the main reason I got it. $2. The other thing I got was this graph paper, and y'all, when I picked it up, I just saw graph paper. It wasn't until I got home that I saw it said needlework graph paper. So, it's got apparently different, like 10 count, 11 count, 14 count, 18 count of different sizes of graph paper for needlepoint. I can use it for what I picked it up for, I think, but that was 50 cents. And then I grabbed this on my way out. Y'all, it says good for crafts on it. I had to get it. And I kept going, I don't need another big book. I don't need another big book, but you know, it felt like it was there for me, so I got it. It's a lot. Okay, first off, it's huge. It is the educational book of essential knowledge, an edition of the Webster Encyclopedic Dictionary of the English Language with 12 supplementary reference sections. It also has, I could see from the side, where there's several sections with dried flowers. Let me see if I can find another one. There's something down here. Let's see, can I get that page? Yeah, here's some here also. This looks like a daisy, which is my favorite. You can see the supplementary sections, I think, marked here. So it says, what's it say? Classical mythology, foreign words and phrases. So it's got all kinds of neat things. Yeah, it's just a nice big book. $2. Could not help myself. Let's see. From there, I went to the Habitat for Humanity Restore. They didn't have a whole lot. I did pick up 4 3-ring binders. They were 50 cents each. Definitely pre-used. I grabbed 4 that looked to be in pretty good shape. I checked to make sure that the rings were like opened and closed well and everything was all good. So I want to reorganize my cling stamps, and so I'm going to hopefully try to use those to do that. From there, let's see, where did I go? I hit a couple of quirky, well, one antique mall and 2 little quirky thrift stores. The quirky little thrift stores, I didn't see anything, at least not for my needs, what I was looking for. But one of the thrift malls I went to, I looked all over. It had a lot of things. Some things were overpriced, but I found this. I saw it sitting on the shelf like this. It says record book on it, or it says record on it, and so I knew it was a ledger, and sure enough, it is. It looks, I think it's from 1944-ish from some of the dates. It's mostly like math problems, but there's other things in here as well, so I can't quite, the handwriting looks like all different. I can't quite make that out if it's all the same person that wrote in this or not. So there's some writing in it, some's pen, some is pencil. Like this is adverbs and conjunctions and prepositions and sentence structure. So it's a neat little book. So here's a combination of math and word. I don't know, super neat. And like I said, I found, and like this looks like it's an actual fountain pen. So this says November 11th, 1944. So and this says October 29th, 1949. There's also a page missing here. So anyway, I thought it was a super neat book. I had to have it. I couldn't leave there without it. And then let's see, I went, was it 2 other places or just one other place? 2 other places. I went to, it's a chain, America's Thrift Store. I picked up an electric pencil sharpener. It was $4. I walked out of there not knowing whether it worked or not, but when I got home, plugged it in, it does work. Sharpened a couple of my colored pencils, and I'm real happy with it. So that was a good buy. And then the last place I went was Hobby Lobby. It was on my way home. And I happened to see that some of their wool roving was on clearance. So regular $6.49, I got it for $1.62. I got 2 different packages. So like these 2. What else was on clearance? Oh, this one. This is, yeah. This, I really like this like yellow ochre yellow. And then let's see, there was, here it is. These little scissors. They're just little embroidery scissors that I thought would be nice. $1.12 for some little scissors. I did pick up one of the little starter felting blocks with needles so that I can work with that, because I used to have all that, but I think I gave it to my niece. So I was like, and I know Tiffany Goff-Smith has been doing a lot of needle felting. Hers has been wet felting, I think. I'll have to look into it, but I know it was for the Ugly Art Club. I also picked up, you know, that's my favorite sea glass, and I just wanted to have it on hand. If I was in there and I saw it, I grabbed it. So that was it for that little trip. If I have anything else, I will tack it on. This is a unique find for me. I don't spend much time on Facebook Marketplace, but somebody mentioned something a couple days ago, and so I've been hopping on it like once a day, just looking and seeing. And this morning, this popped up and said, this might be for you. And it is 3 yearbooks from the 1920s, from like mid-Alabama, so a bit north of us. But it's from 27, 28, and 29. And y'all, look at these. So it was one lady's yearbook. It looks like her husband went through them and started writing in who was dead and who was in nursing homes and stuff. It's really odd. So yeah, but the pictures, like some of these, there's lots of little things and little notes. There was somewhere I saw that, because it had a bunch of like nicknames for people, and there were notes on the side that said that's a horrible nickname or something. It was really funny. Like this says deceased, passed away in 1988. So this is something about telephone pole. He died running into a telephone pole on Christmas about 1940, you know, so somebody went through and like made these little notes in this one specifically. And it's not through the whole thing, but y'all, some of the like the outfits and them, it's just amazing. And the graphics, I mean, look at these girls in the 20s. Oh, I love it. So, like I said, I got 3 of them, and they all have this embossing on it. That's just really beautiful. That's all embossed and just really beautiful. So anyway, I got them for what I consider a steal. I don't think I could have found them for as much as I did. Now, this one has been repaired with duct tape, so I may have to go back in and see if I can, because even the duct tape feels like it is messed up. But it looks like something may have happened to the spine somehow. There is a note about something with something paste this, and also my picture on next page. I don't know the reason, only I guess I wanted to. I don't really know. So it looks like maybe some pages were taken out here. It's hard to tell, but again, this all got torn, and I don't know. I'm not super concerned about it. The rest of the yearbook is lived next door to Mr. and Mrs. Willis for years. And I want to go through them a little bit. My husband's family is from that general area of Alabama. Not exactly, but I kind of want to see, you know, if there's any names that I recognize. But look at these that are on, like, these are a different kind of paper even. These just gorgeous. So these, I guess, were the beauties. I don't even know what kind of, that's like almost like book paper and stuff, like yearbook, shiny yearbook paper. Look at the orchestra there. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. And all the little like borders on things. Anyway, I just thought it was pretty awesome. There's some smaller kids in there. So anyway, I thought it was pretty neat. It's, you know, I guess I'll be looking on Facebook Marketplace even more now, so that's dangerous. Anyway, I will add on anything else I find. I did a little bit of thrifting today. I think I already showed y'all. I went to a thrift store in Mobile, where I got the big book. I think that's in this video, y'all. I don't even know anymore. I went back to that thrift store today. I happened to be in Mobile and was like, let me run by. They've got a little craft room, and I went in there and I immediately found these 3 things and walked all over the store. Well, that thrift store has a policy that you have to spend $10 in order to use a credit or debit card. This is what I had here is $2. So I got some more stuff. I almost put this back, but changed my mind. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. So these are the first 3 things I picked up. You can see this is $1.25, y'all. It's a jar of buttons, and I don't think they're great buttons. We're going to open them up in a minute and take a look at them together. But you know, for $1.25 and a jar of buttons, I'm gonna go for it. There were 2 of these, and y'all, they're just little hinged lid tins. I don't think I would use this for jewelry making, but it could be neat to alter it in some way. I think I just saw Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies. I saw she had a video where she was taking a hinge lid tin like this and doing a journal in it. So I immediately thought of that. There was another one, but there was some, like a big sticker stuck to the top of it, and I don't want to deal with that. It was, 50 cents, I think? Yeah, 50 cents. Probably should have gotten the other one for that price, but I didn't. I also picked up this white flat sacks, 12 of them. It's from Hobby Lobby. It was 75 cents. Regular price, $3. So, you know, a nice white sack. Again, I just picked up all those other big sacks, and I don't know, yeah, I think this would be good for ephemera or pockets or whatever, but 75 cents for that. So like I said, that was my $3. I walked around looking for something else. They have a ton of fabric in there, and I don't even know how I'm gonna show you this whole thing. All right, so this is the top of it. Oh, it keeps going and going and going and going. Y'all, I measured it is 56 inches long. That is just over 4.5 feet. So it's a long bolt of, I don't even know how many yards. I think it's probably, let me see if I can get it in here. It's probably some kind of muslin. I'm not a, it's got something written on here. Let me see. Oh, if I can tell what it says. Yeah, I may have to put it on the screen if I can work it out later what it says. But all of this, and you can see it's several layers thick of this wrapped around this big tube. It was $3 for 4.5 feet and how many ever wraps of that fabric. So I got that. What else did I get? I kept coming back to this, y'all. It's 2 yards of eyelet lace. I'm gonna go ahead and undo it. I love some eyelet lace, and I'm hoping it's dyeable because that would be really fun to do a dye on it. So yeah, just lots of eyelet lace. I mean, can't really go wrong with that, right? And what did I say? It was $4. So that was the most expensive thing I got. I don't know if it was worth $4. I've never really had to price it, but like I said, I was just I was in a let's buy it, just buy it mood. In that craft room, I walked around, so like everything but one thing came out of that craft room. So I walked around that craft room looking, trying to get up to the $10 mark, because what, I was $2, $7, so it was $9. Then I saw this. There were 2 of these. There was another one that was marked with like the original packaging on it. They're texture plates for like rubbings or something. I'm not super sure. If I can get this. This is some nice packing tape, y'all. I like that it comes off fairly easy. Okay, let me get rid of that. So these are texture plates of some kind. I don't know if, what can I put these on top of that we can see them? Okay, I don't know if you can see that. What can I do? That's not gonna be good. Oh lordy. I'm looking. I'm trying to find something to put it on top of that might be able to see what the texture is. Does that show you any better? So they're just a variety of texture plates. The other ones seem to be more like one looked like hearts and one looked like it had like packages wrapped up, so it was more thematic. These look more like tiles. Oh, like that one there. Oh gosh, I really like that one. I think they would be super awesome on a jelly plate as a texture on a jelly plate. So I grabbed them. It was $1. This one has a very southwestern feel to it. Anyway, so $1 for all of those. Like I said, I'm going to stick it with my jelly plate stuff, and next time I do some jelly printing, we're going to test them out. And then right outside the like sewing or craft room they have in there is like the kitchen goods, and I spied this. It's a mini muffin tin. It's old, it's beat up. It was $1. I was like, I can sort beads or buttons or whatever into this. So yeah, I grabbed it because I think it'll be neat to just have for like sorting things, like, or even just storing little bits of things. So that's my idea with that. So that was everything. I don't know that she rang it up right, because it should have been like $10 or $11 and I was charged 12 something. It's fine. It's fine. It's a nice little charity shop. We're gonna open these buttons now and see how bad they're. You know what? I thought we'd put them on there, but let's put them on here. Might be able to see them better on my eyelet. So let's see, I can already see that there are some fabric buttons in here, and I am no fan of fabric buttons, so those will be going away. There is, y'all, that's not even a button. I'm not real sure what that is. Some kind of a little rhinestone-y thing. Here is a really pretty shell button. Can you see that sparkle on that? So that's nice. There's another fabric one. That's a fabric one. I can't tell you why I don't like the fabric ones. To me, they just feel gross. Like maybe they're holding, I don't know, germs in them or something. It's just a thing of that. See, I did see these. I think, yeah, I think it's plastic, but that's super shiny. That could be really something cute maybe for my goddaughter. Alright, so not a whole lot of, oh, actually, no, I think that is shell. That's a mother of pearl or shell there. So that's not bad. That's a nice big button. I'm trying to see if that was glass. So there's, you know, $1.25. A couple of really nice buttons. Here's another shell button in here. Definitely some matching buttons. You can see these really bright ones here. This one came right off of a card. It still has like the staple thing that's on a card. That's plastic. So anyway, here's another fabric. I thought there were two of these in there. Oh, there's just like a shell little dangle thing. Isn't that neat? Anyway, I'm happy. $1.25. I never find jars of buttons for $1.25 at an antique store or something. That would normally be like $8. So I would just pass it up because I have, well, plenty of buttons. Sorry, my belly keeps coming in there. Alright guys, if I have anything else, I will tack it on. If not, I appreciate you coming by and watching me as I blather on about, oh, I need that, about my finds. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, if you think I paid too much, let me know, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know. If you have ideas of what I can do with that eyelet or what that, whatever that other bolt of fabric might be. Do I call it a bolt? Do I call it a roll? I don't know. And they had several others. There was one that was really pretty that was like $10, but I couldn't reconcile that. Of course, it would have covered everything, but okay, guys, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all later.